Excited you guys came to watch me again. Thanks for all the support that you guys give me. So the last time I did a video, actually did a video on HIV prep and pep, and the response was so overwhelming, guys. Thank you so much for those people actually who DM'd me via Instagram, via Facebook, and via what actually communicate most, WhatsApp. So thanks a lot. And if you do not follow me on Instagram, I'm Kush Glado, and for the Facebook lovers, you can actually join my page. It's at Mukuhe Moiga. And today, as the topic suggests, we're going to be talking about polio vaccine. So 3 weeks ago, depending on when this video will actually be posted on YouTube, the Kenyan government decided to launch a campaign against the poliovirus. This is where the kids under the age of 5 were to receive a polio vaccine. This is important to the Kenyan government. Let's first check out this clip.
Infectious disease and can cause paralysis and death. Kenya is at high risk of polio transmission following recent confirmation of poliovirus in sewage systems. From Wednesday 11 to Sunday 15 July, the Ministry of Health will conduct a house-to-house polio vaccination campaign targeting all children under the age of 5 in 12 high-risk counties. These are Nairobi, Kajiado, Kiambu, Kitui, Machakos, Meru, Isiolo, Tana River, Lamu, Garissa, Wajir, and Mandera. Those who miss the vaccinators at home must come to the nearest public health facility to get their child immunized. Polio has no cure. Protect your child by ensuring they are vaccinated every time there is a campaign. Polio and other vaccines have been tested and are safe and effective. Report any child under 15 years who develops sudden weakness of hands or legs or both to the nearest health facility. Vaccinate and protect your child now.
We call it an enterovirus because you have to ingest it. After you ingest it, it settles down on your gut and intestines. Then it has to replicate when it's inside there, so that when you go now to the toilet, you shed new viruses. And once now you shed new viruses, someone else will actually probably come into contact with the feces, or through contamination of the water. You have not boiled it, or probably you do not wash your hands from the toilet, something close to that, So apparently the poliovirus itself, it's highly contagious, and this is a sad truth. Polio have cure. That's why the government has to emphasize on the campaign for the polio vaccination. Most polio cases they do not have symptoms. Like, most people do not get the serious symptoms that come with the poliovirus, but there is a few percentage, probably 1%, that it can lead to paralysis. This is the temporal, permanent paralysis of your limbs, your hands, or mostly your legs. And this happens because the poliovirus tends to attack your brain, the spinal cord. Then after that, it can now lead to paralysis because it affects the central nervous system. And this is actually a sad case, because most cases it happens to be a permanent case. Because personally, I've seen someone who became paralyzed because of it. I think that is why I was inspired to do this topic generally. So anytime that people are actually doing a campaign on polio, please make sure as much as possible, if you have a child who is under the age of 5, they can be vaccinated. And why do you target kids? This is, the immunity is not that strong, and I'm going to talk about it when I'm actually talking about the vaccines. 2 types of polio vaccines. So, and the common one is actually the oral one, and you have the injection one, which is not that common. But the oral one, what it has like a live attenuated virus. This is actually the polio vaccine, the poliovirus that has been suppressed kabisa. So it acts like a foreign thing into your body, and logically your body reacts by producing defense things, the antibodies that are supposed to defend you. So apparently when a kid who is under 5, the immunity is not that strong. So when antibodies are actually produced by their body, it is actually it prepares the body to fight the polio virus in case they actually get into contact with it. And the good thing, guys, is that this poliovirus that is actually being used as a vaccine, it cannot be shared in the stool, meaning it cannot be spread in the community. And the good thing is that it actually targets the primary site, which is actually the intestines. And yes, we're good to go. The polio vaccination, one, the poliovirus spreads very fast, it's very contagious. Second is that it reduces your risk of infection, since a person who has been vaccinated, the body has antibodies that actually boost the immunity. Three, it actually improves the quality of life, since it can lead to either temporal or permanent paralysis. Fourth, it's actually your social responsibility to make sure that kids around you are actually vaccinated. And fifth is that, let me tell you people, before any vaccine enters into the market, there's actually the ethic committee that sits down, and scientists that make sure that these things are actually safe for you. So it's safe to actually give or let your kid receive the polio vaccine. So fortunately, we have come to the end of this video, and I'm so glad I had to talk about this. Someone will be wondering, Sir Gladys, the polio campaign was done like 2 weeks ago. Why are you doing this right now? This is because information is power, and I believe when I tell you about this, probably you let your kid be given the vaccine and you do not know why it is very important. So I hope now you have learned why it is important. Please share, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm one person who likes to talking about health. I'm still getting aware of how to be doing it and making it very exciting. I'm a funny. So, and thank you guys for those people who encouraged me, either via Instagram, DMs, via Facebook, via my social medias. You guys, you actually encourage me to do this. I do not want to start mentioning names. There are so many. But I see you, family, and thank you, and thank you very much. Bye. See you next. To mention, if you want me to discuss about anything pertaining health or social aspect, please DM me, or you can actually comment below. Tell me anything that I can actually be talking about. I've been thinking about doing things pertaining UTI, urinary tract infections, or anemias, leukemias, or something. Please add to my list. I don't want to be talking, I want to talk things that pertain to you. Please inbox me, and thank you for the people who actually inbox me. I'm so excited you guys came to watch me once again. I received nice feedback ago, according to the time that this video will actually go live on